Hello everybody, welcome back to Vroom Vroom Zoom. My name's Andrew, and in this video today I'm going to cover a couple of things that I really enjoy about my i30. I have done a review video and a couple of bits and pieces. Check out the links below, but yeah, today I thought I'd just mention just the awesome things about my i30 that I really love. Here we go. So this is a 2021 base model i30. It is a liquid metal, I don't know if it's called liquid metal, hatchback, little 2-litre, basic little petrol i30. Have really enjoyed this car, and one of the things that I really do like about it is the dash. So it comes with a center, I think it's they call it a 5-inch display in the middle of the dash. Let me show you a little bit of it now. Eco mode, sports mode, back to normal mode, a whole bunch of different bits and pieces. So this part's analog on the side, and then you've got this digital section in the middle. I can toggle through some information. I can toggle through some information. There you go. I could adjust those, but I'm not gonna now because I'm just want to show you. So yeah, that's the nice little dash. Watch what happens when you put the foot down on the... See how it's like red, and then it... Wait a sec. Okay. You ready? Watch. See how it's leaving that red drag along? That's pretty cool. I love that. So this dash, it's very simple, but it's definitely a step up from your basic dashes. And the car we owned previous to this was a VE Commodore. Love that car, but this dash is definitely a huge step up from what I had in that. The second thing that I really enjoy in this car is the adaptive cruise. And I know that a lot of cars these days now have it, but if yours doesn't yet, make sure that in your next car you get adaptive cruise. And it's just a little thing, but it's such a nice thing to have. We have it in our Camry, and I also have it here in this i30, and just it's one of those things that just makes sense, you know. Adaptive cruise is just something that you really should definitely look for in your next car if you haven't got one already. So what it does is, it's just like a regular cruise control, but you can set a distance to the car in front of you, and it will just maintain that speed while you're driving to that car in front of you. It's awesome on the highway. Sometimes I do use it on slower roads as well, and it is amazing. I really like that piece of technology. In the Hyundai i30, you get a very good air conditioning unit. It's a very strong unit, and it cools down this cabin very quickly. I do not have climate control. It's just a regular aircon unit, and it's fine. It's the manual controls, and it's really good. Like on a hottest day, it cools the car down really quickly, and then it just maintains really well. So the air conditioning unit in this car is very good. I know I'm listing things that are very basic, but you know what? Like when these things work properly and you don't have it, that's when you notice it. When you pop back into a car that doesn't have it, that's when you notice these things. So the i30, the base model i30, also comes with a auto hold button. So basically, every time I stop, I push, I just turn on, turning on the auto hold. A lot of people just use it for, like, you know, when you're on hills so that you don't roll back. But you can use it at the lights. You can use it all the time. I would, if I could, I would just leave it on the whole time. But I have to restart it every time that I start the car, because it turns off automatically. Auto hold is really good for traffic. It just takes a little bit of strain off your foot. Every time you put the brakes on, the auto hold holds the brakes on until you accelerate. When you accelerate, it just releases it, and I love it. And having an auto hold is really quite nice. The next thing is electronic park. The i30 comes with a little lever that you just pull, little electronic little button that you just pull up on, and it's again, a very small thing, but so nice to just have that there. And if you have the auto hold function on, which I was mentioning to you before, and your foot is on the pedal while you are turning off your car, after you put into park and your foot's on the pedal, and you've had the auto hold on, the handbrake, the electronic handbrake, engages all by itself and holds, and yeah, you have to even pull the thing up on that. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Okay, the last thing that I like about this car, and it's taken me a little while to get there, but I do like it, and that is the power. So when I first bought the car, I transitioned from a V6 Commodore, and it had a good bit of power, that Commodore 3-litre city engine. Going from that to a 2-litre 4-cylinder, I was not happy. All right, the power was, the power differential, like the difference in the power from a V6 going back to a 4-cylinder, nah. Having owned a car for about 10 months now and just driving this car exclusively over that period, definitely the power is ample. Like for a day-to-day, everyday car, the power is it's not bad at all. But it's taken me a little while to get there, but I do actually like the power. So what I can do is put the car, if I really feel the urge to be really, pushing the car, I can put into my sports mode, and there's enough there for a little bit of fun. Okay, definitely enough to get you into trouble real quick. And so I really do like that. That's there's enough there for a little bit of fun. So that's pretty cool. So the 2-litre engine, I know it's definitely not the most powerful thing out there, but after a while, if you're considering this car, it's zippy. I'm gonna say it's zippy. It's not sporty, but it's zippy, and I think zippy is not bad. Okay, one more quick thing I'm gonna mention is that on the i30 you have a setting where you can change the indicator self-cancelling in 3, 5, or 7 bleeps, I suppose you call them. So I've got my set on 7. So if I just gently tap the indicator, it will do 7 indications and then cancel. So I really like that, because we do have that on the camera. It only does 3, and 3 I find is not enough for how I like to drive and how I like to use my indicator. But 7 is just perfect. So I very often, like I would say, probably half the time when I use that function, like I can just use it now. So I just tap it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There it is. Okay, so 7. It just does 7 and then cancels. I do really like that. I like the fact that you can change it and have it more of a customizable to suit the way that you like to indicate. So I do like to indicate and let people know where I'm going and what I'm doing in the car. Alright buddy, that's about it for another video. Just a couple of things that I really enjoy about my i30. If you're considering one of these cars, do it. It's great. Love Hyundais. It's a good quality product, and you're not going to pay through the roof for something. What did I say in the ad? Remarkable. It is quite remarkable the amount of things that you get in this car for, I think it starts at like $23,000, $25,000. I think it starts at 25. So if you are in the market for a car, definitely consider the i30. It's a great little runabout. Very impressed so far. Alright, if you haven't already, I would really appreciate if you subscribed, say hello, comments, down below. I'm still trying to answer everyone, and have an awesome one. See you in the next video. Bye.